Hello, good morning, and welcome once again. Um, kind of out sync with episodes right now. This is episode number 9, and it's last week's thought carried over to this week. And the reason being, I don't know. I just got really busy last week and had the thoughts in my mind, but just didn't have time to stop and record it. Anyway, no message is ever too late. So this week we got 2 messages. So this is episode 9, and what's been on my thoughts and my heart, and what kept coming to me last week is the message of giving. And so there was this phrase that I read last week, and I'm not sure who made it up or where it came from, but it says, "He that does good to another does good foremost to himself." So that was the thought that came to me. And so wanting to talk about that, correlating it in doing good and giving. Because I thought, and I was thinking to myself that giving is one of the highest expression of love, right? Giving in whatever form that we give. So oftentimes when we hear about giving, we think about giving material resources, giving from some kind of material space. However, there's so many types of givings, and there's so much resources that we have been abundantly blessed with by the Almighty to share. And the whole idea of giving is to open up and to share what we've been blessed with. It's a way of expressing gratitude to the universe, to the Almighty, for the good that's given to us, acknowledging our own abundance that we have from that overflow from which to share. And so I thought a couple things about giving. First of all, other ways to give, right? We can give our time. We can give a listening ear, especially in this time when people are going through so much. Just the time to stop and to listen, or to inquire in and see what's going on, or to offer up some prayer for people we know are hurting. They don't even have to know that you're doing it, or people we know are going through so much. They don't even have to know that you're doing that. Just, you know that in doing good for them, you are, as this phrase say, doing good for yourself. The other thing is sometimes just a simple compliment, right? Sometimes people just need to hear compliments. Sometimes they just need to hear hello or good morning, just somebody to acknowledge them passing through their space. You can give in so many ways, sharing physical things like food, or hearing, listening when people are speaking, to hear something that they need or want, and just surprising them with that. And I know that as I speak, you can think of so many other ways to give. And my prompting today is just to open your eyes, open your heart as you move through the day, as you interact with others, and just to see some way in which you can give. And sometimes that giving is not even always to other people. Sometimes it's to things, to plants, to animals. Sometimes it's to our earth, right? Recycling is a way of giving. And so I think about one of the rules about giving, though, is that you give to things of higher consciousness, things that have consciousness, before things that are without consciousness, because sometimes we get that really mixed up, right? But always keep your highest giving to things with consciousness. It is the way of nature. It's the law of nature. It's the way of the Almighty. Not that we don't give to the unconscious, or the way I'm thinking about that. Maybe sometimes we have a material item, maybe a car that we love so much, and we take away from the people and the things in our lives that need our attention, to give to that unconscious, the time, the energy, the love, to give this a material thing. So keep that in mind in giving. And I'm talking about different rules of giving, not in order of importance, but just some things to keep in mind. Another one is in giving, realize first that you need to give to yourself first, right? I have learned that over life, and I'm sure many of you have, and those of you who haven't, and I always tell my sons, my grandkids are going to watch this, well, they're going to learn that lesson longer than I did. or earlier than I did, that you have to give to yourself first. So whatever it is that you are going to give, whatever it is that you choose to give, make sure that you have that you've given that to yourself. Give the first and the highest kindness to yourself. Because when you're full, when you're in a good space, when you're full of peace and love and fulfilled, out of that you can give, out of that vessel you can pour. Can't give from an empty vessel. It just doesn't feel right. And I know I always hear this quote. I keep in mind this quote from Maya Angelou: beware the person who gives you the shirt off their back. And I don't think she made it up. It was an African proverb, wise people. But either way, beware the person who gives you the shirt off their back and choose to walk around naked. Not a good space, not a good thing, not a good space. So be aware of that, and never give from a space of emptiness. The other one is give from the overflow of what you have. So when your cup is full, when your vessel is full, take that overflow and share it. And make sure that your cup is full. Make sure that your vessel is filled before you can give. And so I know there's lots more things associated with giving, but those are the highest ones I wanted to share today. And most importantly, wanted to encourage you to practice giving. Practice giving. It feels good. Practice giving first to yourself. That feels great. And then giving to others. That feels just as good, and sometimes even greater. And then look for opportunities to give today. Look for opportunities to give each and every day. Make it a practice. Work it like a muscle. And you find that the more you do it, the more things come to you, the more you're aware of situations, places, people, spaces where you can give. And so that's my encouragement to you today. Give all you've got. And in short, like the Bible said, I cannot quote the scripture exactly, but we are blessed so that we can bless others. And so open up your heart, open up your eyes, and today, each and every day, and give all you can. Give first to yourself and then give to others. And that's my encouragement with this message. And until next time, which is going to be real soon, because this week's message is coming up soon. Bye.